Dominic Proctor è il presidente di GroupM. Questa mattina ha aperto i lavori al Festival dei Media, facendo un po' il punto sull'evoluzione dello scenario dei media, delle agenzie e media stesse, alla luce delle innovazioni tecnologiche che lo stanno profondamente cambiando.
Well, what I was talking about really was the need for big agencies like ours to be able to invest in the kind of technology and people, scientists, who can, on behalf of our clients, really interrogate their own data in real time, to turn that data into marketing plans and media plans that then become adaptive, so you can change them as you watch the different consumer scenarios changing. It's a big, it's a big project, and it's an expensive project, but I believe that's where we have to go.
Come la rivoluzione tecnologica cambierà l'industria dei media?
Fundamentally, totally fundamentally, because the data that we get now from different sources means that we can alter the marketing plans and the media plans in real time. It means that targeting can be much more accurate, and it means that on a kind of fundamental basis, that the kind of transactions between media and agencies and clients can be more automatically done, rather than by hand, frankly. So a lot of big change.
Si è parlato molto del programmatic buying and planning e come questo cambierà appunto l'industria dell'advertising. E questo rimodellerà le agenzie media stesse?
Well, I think not just the media agency, but also the media owners. We have a very big business in media. The global media market is worth hundreds of millions, hundreds of billions of dollars or euros, and yet it's still quite old-fashioned the way that it's traded. So I believe that the media market will become more like an automated stock exchange or any other kind of metal exchange or other exchanges, where a lot of the work, not all of the work, but a lot of the work will be done in an automated fashion. There will always be room for human beings and creativity and ideas, of course, but the actual bread and butter, if I can say, of the transactions will be automated.
Le previsioni dicono che in 2 anni il 50% della pianificazione passerà attraverso queste modalità automatizzate. Conferma questa previsione?
Maybe. I'm not an expert. I mean, I was listening today and the experts were saying, yes, within 2 or 3 years it could be 50%, and in 5 or 6 years it could be 80%. I don't know. I find it easier to tell you that is the direction of the change. It's more problematic to say what is the speed of the change, but that is the direction.
Parliamo di fusione, la recente appunto fusione tra Publicis e OMD, quali effetti produrrà nel breve termine?
Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. I mean, I think markets do consolidate, and this market is consolidating. So actually it came as a big surprise to us. It was a shock, actually. We didn't predict that. We predicted there would be a consolidation, but not that one. We thought it would be another player. And I think a consolidated market's fine. I think it allows more investment back into the market. I think as long as everybody takes this opportunity to strengthen their agency groups on behalf of the clients and put the profits back in to afford the technology that we just discussed, then that's a benefit, that's a step forward.
Pensa che nel giro di qualche anno o qualche tempo i player saranno soltanto 2 o 3?
Maybe there's room for more consolidation. I mean, if you just take a RECMA number, the 2 big groups now account for maybe 60 or 65% of the market. Then there are 3 other groups, and of course there are some independents and what have you. So I would say that media investment management, which is our business, is a very expensive business to be in, and it does benefit from scale, and therefore I would not be surprised if there was another consolidation, but between who and when, I don't know.
Questo significa che anche Sor prima o poi dovrà fare qualche grande acquisizione?
Well, he's been clear about his strategy, our strategy, which is there's no big acquisition out there, but there are acquisitions for sure, but they will be more in the area of specialist digital companies, particularly in emerging economies of the world. but we do not forecast or plan a major acquisition in that group.
Ok, capisce. Ultima domanda, quali sono le previsioni sugli investimenti, come si evolveranno?
Well, we see a recovery globally, around about 5% globally. We see some markets growing at much more than that, 15-20%, and we see other markets like Italy, more or less flat, still facing a challenge to grow. But overall, on behalf of our global clients, we see an increase in 2014 of around about 5%. Yeah.
Avete dei progetti speciali per quanto riguarda l'Italia l'anno prossimo in occasione di Expo 2015?
Yes, I'm sure we'll be involved, I have no doubt. I mean, we have a very important company in Italy. We have a high market share in Italy. We are, I think, a brand leader here, so we certainly should be involved.